If a service-connected condition has worsened to the point where you can no longer work, VA disability compensation may not be your only source of support. Many veterans also have long-term disability insurance through a job. If so, they can file a claim under that coverage. CCK Law handles both VA disability appeals and LTD claims, so we get many questions about both. Over the next few minutes, I'll explain what long-term disability insurance is, how it differs from VA benefits, and how the two can work together. Long-term disability insurance is often shortened to LTD. It replaces part of your income when an injury or illness keeps you from working for an extended period. Most people who have this coverage get it through an employer's group plan. Those employer plans are usually governed by a federal law called ERISA, which is the Employee Retirement Income Security Act. You can also buy an individual policy on your own, and in that case, state law applies instead. Around a third of Americans have LTD insurance, but because many get it through their employer, that rate varies significantly by income. 59% of workers in the highest wage group have access to LTD insurance, compared to only 9% of workers in the lowest wage group. Here's an important point. You generally can't buy new coverage after you are already too disabled to work. In fact, if you're thinking of buying private insurance, you should know that individuals with certain pre-existing conditions, high-risk occupations, or poor health histories may be denied coverage or face higher premiums. So this video is about filing a claim under coverage you already have. VA disability compensation and LTD are two separate systems. VA compensation is based on service connection, a link between your condition and your military service. With one main exception, your ability to get VA disability does not depend on whether or not you can work. That exception is TDIU, which pays at the total rate when a service-connected condition keeps a veteran from holding steady, gainful employment. Long-term disability works differently. It pays based on your policy's definition of disability. Many policies first ask whether you can perform your own occupation, and then, after a period of time, whether you can perform any occupation at all. Many veterans qualify for VA compensation and long-term disability at the same time. There is one wrinkle worth understanding: the offset. Many long-term disability policies reduce your monthly payment when you receive other income, such as Social Security disability or workers' compensation. But whether a policy can reduce your payment for VA benefits depends on the exact wording of that policy. If your LTD policy's other income section does not clearly list VA disability benefits, you may be able to get the full value of your LTD insurance, but this varies from policy to policy, and insurers sometimes dispute it. Your VA rating can help a long-term disability claim in another way too. A VA decision, especially finding that you cannot work, is independent, objective evidence of how serious your condition is. It does not force an insurer to approve your claim, but it can support it. We understand that this is a lot to absorb, especially when your health and your ability to work are both in question. A few practical steps can help. First, find out whether you have long-term disability coverage through a current or former employer. Second, locate the policy and read the definition of disability and the other income section. Third, note any deadlines to file, because these plans often set strict time limits. And if the language is hard to follow, that is normal. These policies are dense, and it is reasonable to ask for help reading one. Chisholm Chisholm Kilpatrick handles long-term disability claims in addition to its veterans law practice. If a disabling condition has kept you from working and you would like help reviewing a policy or denied claim, you can reach out to us. Thanks for watching. For more free information on VA benefits and appeals, take a look at our other videos and our blog. You can also find our LTD channel by searching on YouTube. Take care.